and welcome back to another Christmas gluten-free, lactose-free and yeast-free baking video. How are we doing today? Today I'm going to be showing you my recipe for some Tanya Burr Terry's chocolate orange cookies, but of course they're going to be gluten-free, lactose-free and yeast-free. You will be needing the following equipment: some scales, some measuring spoons, a grater or zester, a chopping board, a kitchen knife, 2 baking trays or cookie sheets, some baking paper and some spray oil. And seeing as I've got everything in front of me, I might as well prepare them now. So to prepare your baking trays or cookie sheets, we are first going to roll out our baking paper to fit the size of our cookie sheet or baking tray. Tear that off. You can use scissors if you want to, but personally with these I truly don't mind not using scissors. Give it a quick spray with some spray oil. This is just to help keep the baking paper down while we finish making our cookies. Place our baking paper on top. Flatten that out so it sticks down. There we are. So now repeat this with your other baking tray or cookie sheet and then place these off to the side until we are ready to bake. A wooden spoon or electric hand whisk or a stand mixer. If you are not using a stand mixer, you will of course need a large mixing bowl, a spatula, an ice cream scoop and a cooling rack. You will also be needing the following ingredients: 100 grams of butter softened, I like to use lacto-free butter, 75 grams of granulated sugar, 75 grams of light brown Muscovado sugar, half a medium-sized egg beaten. There will be a link in the description of a video to show you how to do this, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, the zest of 1 orange, 100 grams of dairy-free milk chocolate chopped into small squares, and 175 grams of gluten-free self-raising flour. So, let's go! First things first, measure out and prepare all of your ingredients so that they're completely ready for you to use, and then preheat your oven to 200 degrees C on a conventional oven, 180 degrees C on a fan oven, or gas mark 6. So now that we've finished doing all that nasty prep work, it is now time to begin actually making our cookies. So for this we will be needing our wooden spoon or electric hand whisk or stand mixer / mixing bowl, whatever you want to use, your spatula and all of your ingredients. So the first thing I'm going to do is add all of my butter to my stand mixer. Get in there. Followed by my granulated sugar. And my light brown Muscovado sugar. And now I'm going to mix this lot together until everything is light and fluffy. It may not look light, so just go for fluffy. That's what I'm going to aim for. So now that that is all done, I'm now going to add in all of my egg. And now I'm going to mix that lot together until we have a nice smooth batter. So now that that is all finished, I'm now going to add in all of my vanilla extract and all of my orange zest, and now I'm going to mix this lot together until everything is well combined. So now I'm going to add in all of my chocolate chip square things and all of my flour. And now I'm going to mix everything together until everything is fully combined. So now that all the mixing's done, I will now be needing my prepared baking trays or cookie sheets and my ice cream scoop. So now that I've got everything, I'm just going to scrape around the sides of my bowl to make sure everything is well together. There we go. I'd say that's pretty much perfect. So now using my ice cream scoop, I am going to 1 scoop at a time spread this mixture evenly over my baking trays or cookie sheets. You have to be careful with these because as they bake they do spread quite a lot, so make sure you space them out really well. There we go. So that's the top, so I'm going to say 1, actually maybe a bit further over here, 1. But obviously you don't want to place the cookies so that they will when they bake go off of the side of your cooking sheet or baking tray. That is not going to do yourself any favours. And I'm just going to use my spatula to bring everything together again to make life a bit easier for me. So now that this is all done, I'm now going to place my cookies into my preheated oven for exactly 11 minutes. After those 11 minutes, I am then going to grab my cooling rack, place my cookies still on their baking tray or cookie sheet onto the cooling rack for 10 minutes. And then after those 10 minutes, I'm going to very carefully move my cookies off of their baking tray or cookie sheet onto the cooling rack until they have cooled completely. Just so you know, after those 11 minutes, when you take them out of the oven, they will not look cooked, but don't worry, they are perfectly fine. It's just what allows them to become nice and chewy and soft. And that is it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description, as I love them all and wouldn't put them there if I didn't, including the recipe for these lovely cookies and the links to all of the flour and equipment you will need for this recipe. If you do make these at home, don't forget to tag me on Instagram and use the hashtag bakingwithvickiie so that I can see all of your lovely creations. Let me know in the comments of anything else you'd like to see me make, gluten, lactose or yeast free, as I do them all. And finally, don't forget to like, leave a nice comment and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye!